Our journey to the base of the top of the world begins with a motorcycle ride from Kathmandu to Bupsa. Currently, we are at Salleri, and we are taking an off-road adventure towards Bupsa, the road to Lukla. So far, we have driven 300 kilometers all the way from Kathmandu, and as you can see, we ran out of fuel. Good thing we have spare fuel on our jerkin. The road to Bupsa is an adventurous one, with many river crossing on the way and beautiful waterfalls. In the distance, we have a bridge crossing the Dingboche river. In the far background, on top of that hill, known as Tham Danda, is the final destination of our road trip. Driving through the road towards Bupsa, it's a challenging experience with uneven road and steep incline. The road to Lukla is a treacherous one, but nonetheless, it sure is fun. We started our motorcycle adventure early in the morning, 5 in the morning from Kathmandu, and it's currently 5 p.m. and we have finally reached our destination, Tham Danda, at 3000 meters. Riding 12 hours non-stop for 365 kilometers is a very tiring experience, and it's an achievement on its own. We came to know that we are the first motorcycle riders to make the journey all the way from Kathmandu towards Tham Danda in a single day.
Finally! I found.
Good morning from Tham Danda. It's day 1 of our trek, and it's a beautiful clear blue sky, a sunny day today, and we are really excited to begin our trek. It's early morning, and we're crossing the bridge towards Panya. Hiking through the beautiful village of Panya, we came across some little children on their way to school.
Hi!
Hello!
Hi!
Namaste!
Namaste! Hi!
Hi hi!
Hi, bye!
Bye bye!
Hi, bye!
It is a downhill descent from Panya towards the village of Surke down below. Crossing the river at Surke over the bridge, we headed up towards a hotel for a short break and much needed lunch. Thank you.
Thank you.
Our hike started from Tham Danda, where we left our motorbike, and we are heading towards the village of Phakding. On our way towards Phakding, we came across many Buddhist sites with Buddhist prayer wheels, beautiful Buddhist artwork, and alleyways. Spinning these prayer wheels will help all beings in the world to purify their karma. After hiking for 9 hours, a total of 22 kilometers, we have now reached Phakding, and we are staying at Sherpa Guide Lodge. Phakding is situated at an altitude of 2,610 meters. Good morning from Phakding. It's a beautiful morning with clear blue sky, and we are heading up towards the restaurant for the breakfast. After having our breakfast, we are all set and excited for day 2 of our trek, from Phakding all the way towards the beautiful town of Namche Bazaar. Bye-bye. The trail from Phakding towards Namche Bazaar takes us alongside the beautiful river of Dingboche. Along the way, there are numerous waterfalls, beautiful waterfalls. Such a beautiful and a relaxing day for the hike today, with clear blue sky and the raging torrent of Dingboche river down below, with a picturesque landscape surrounding us. Truly beautiful. Along the way, there are several suspension bridge crossing across the Dingboche river. On the suspension bridge, we came across some local kids with happy, charming faces who are really delighted to meet us.
तिम्रो नाम के हो? हाँ? तिम्रो नाम के हो? नाम के हो? जुनु? जुनु? Give me chocolate वाला थियो खै? नै डान्स गर 1 2 3 Okay.
We have now reached the village of Monjo, and we are heading up towards the Monjo guest house for a short break and a much needed lunch.
चिसोले सबै बेरेछु
होइन राम्रै देखिरहनु भएको छ
ल दिदी थ्याङ्क यू भेरी मच फर पिज्जा है त
तपाईहरु कुम्बुमा आउनु भएकोमा धन्यवाद
ओके
कुम्बुलाई माया नमान्नुहोस् सधैँ आउनुहोस्
हुन्छ
मैले चाहिँ खाएँ
साथीहरु पनि पठाउनुहोस्
हस् दिदी हस् Heading up from the village of Monjo, we are now entering Sagarmatha National Park, the gateway to the top of the world. Welcome to Sagarmatha National Park. The national park ranges in elevation from 2,845 to 8,848 meters, all the way to the top of Mount Everest. The trail takes us alongside the beautiful Dingboche river. It's a very nice trail. It's a beautiful landscape surrounding us. And in the distance, we can see the famous Itinerary bridge. Time to cross the epic suspension bridge, the Itinerary Bridge, named after Sir Edmund Hillary. Looking back at the trail we came through with the meandering Dingboche river down below, it's a beautiful landscape. After hiking for 5 hours, all the way from Phakding, a total of 12 kilometers, we have now arrived at the beautiful town of Namche Bazaar. Welcome to the beautiful and a vibrant, bustling town of Namche Bazaar, the gateway to the Everest region. Namche Bazaar is situated at an altitude of 3,440 meters, and it's an altitude gain of 830 meters all the way from Phakding. After arriving at Namche Bazaar, we headed up towards a local restaurant for some much needed food to replenish our energy. At Namche Bazaar, we are staying at Sherpa Land Hotel. Smiley, thank you. Hotel Sherpa Land provided us with a cozy room with a beautiful view of the Namche Bazaar. In the distance, we can see the peak of Gongdae. Good morning from Namche Bazaar. It's a beautiful morning with clear blue sky, and from our hotel room, we have a splendid view of Mount Gongdae. It is a rest day at Namche Bazaar, a very important day for us to rest and acclimatize to the change in the climate, the change in the altitude. Today, we're taking a short hike up the Namche Bazaar towards the Everest View Hotel. Heading up towards the hotel, from this viewpoint, we have our first view of Mount Everest. Hotel Everest View has been listed on Guinness Book of World Records as the highest placed hotel in the world at 13,000 feet or 3,960 meters. Enjoying our cup of tea with a splendid view of Mount Everest, Lhotse and Amadablam, it's like living in a postcard, truly spectacular. Day 4 of our trek, a beautiful morning here at Namche Bazaar. Today, we are hiking from Namche Bazaar towards Tengboche. Walking towards Tengboche from Namche Bazaar, we have a superb view of mountains surrounding us. Behind us, Mount Kongderi. Alongside, we have Mount Thamserku, and a splendid view of Mount Everest, Lhotse and Amadablam in the distance. The trail from Namche Bazaar is very nice, with gradual up and down. We arrive at this scenic viewpoint, a beautiful location, from where we have a splendid view of the surrounding mountain range. From this point onward, the trail gradually descends downward towards the valley below. On the way down, we stop by this hotel for our lunch. Namaste. Descending down the valley, we come across a suspension bridge crossing over the river. After crossing the suspension bridge, the trail gradually climbs up. The trail towards Tengboche gradually gets steeper. It's an uphill hike, but with a splendid view of the mountains surrounding us. After climbing steeply through the pine forest, we arrive at Tengboche. Today, we hiked for 5 hours, covering a total distance of 12 kilometers all the way from Namche Bazaar to reach Tengboche. Tengboche is home to famous Tengboche Monastery, which is the biggest monastery in the Khumbu region. The monastery is situated at an altitude of 3,860 meters. At Tengboche, we stayed at Tengboche guest house. Right next to the guest house, we noticed a bakery and we quickly made our way towards it to enjoy some delicious cake. 땡보체मा हामीहरू केक खाँदैछौँ हैन त?
Yeah, thank you.
Wow.
Okay. So, यो जुन हेर्ने खानु मन लाग्छ
Je hebt nog een rolletje. Ik heb hier nog wel wat. Ik heb ook een rolletje.
We spent the rest of the evening relaxing and exploring the beautiful Tengboche monastery. If you are staying overnight at Tengboche or visiting Tengboche, be sure to check out Tengboche monastery. It's truly beautiful and very relaxing. Good morning from Tengboche. It's day 5 of our trek and we are heading towards Dingboche from Tengboche. It's a beautiful day for the hike with clear blue sky and a splendid view of mountain surrounding us. The trail gently goes down from Tengboche through some beautiful pine forest. Heading down from Tengboche, we quickly come across a suspension bridge crossing over the Imja River with a picturesque view of Mount Amadablam and the river down below.
Namaste.
The view of Mount Amadablam is especially striking and majestic. It's the major highlight of the trail towards Dingboche. Heading up the trail towards Dingboche, we have now arrived at Phangboche, where we decided to take a short break and have our lunch.
Oh my god. Namaste. The cake देखाउँदै ए डस्टबिन त हेर्नु सब क्यूट छ ओके वी हैव क्यूट डस्टबिन
The trail from Phangboche towards Dingboche is a gradual uphill climb alongside the river with a beautiful view of Mount Amadablam right by our side and in the distance an elegant view of Mount Lodse. walking alongside the flatlands with a majestic view of the mountains surrounding us, we come across a river crossing. Hiking up from Tengboche through some beautiful landscape with a majestic view of the mountains surrounding us, we have finally arrived at the village of Dingboche. Today, we hiked for approximately 5 hours, a total of 12.5 kilometers all the way from Tengboche to reach Dingboche. Dingboche is situated at an altitude of 4,400 meters, making it one of the highest settlements in the world. At Dingboche, we're staying at the Countryside Lodge.
Hello, namaste. Thank you very much. Oh wow.
The lodge provided us with a cozy room with a splendid view of Mount Lhotse. Good morning from Dingboche. It's a beautiful morning here at Dingboche, and it is a rest day for us. Dingboche, situated at an altitude of 4,400 meters, is above the tree lines, and it is very important for us to acclimatize to the change in the altitude and the climate. So today we are taking a leisurely stroll around the beautiful village of Dingboche. Dingboche is also known as the summer valley of the Khumbu region. As the name echoes, the valley gets more sun. We had a lovely rest day here at Dingboche, surrounded by towering peaks of Mount Lhotse, Amadablam and Cholatse. Good morning from Dingboche. It's an exciting day for our trek. Today, we'll be hiking all the way from Dingboche towards Lobuche. It's a beautiful day for the hike, with a clear blue sky and a spectacular view of the mountains surrounding us. And of course, we have a black yak staring right at us. It is a cold November morning here at Dingboche, with the current ambient temperature at -3 degrees centigrade. But with the warm sunshine and the breathtaking view of the mountains surrounding us, we are all but excited for our trek towards the Everest Base Camp. In the distance, right beneath the mountain, we can see some tea houses. And to get there, we need to cross this rickety bridge. On the way, there are some tea houses right beneath Mount Cholatse, where we decided to take a short break to enjoy our lunch.
Cheers.
After having our lunch, it's a steep uphill climb up the mountain towards Lobuche. After the steep uphill climb, we come across Everest Memorial Site in Chuklalare. Here, there are prayer flags and memorial monuments honoring all the climbers and Sherpas who have died attempting to climb Mount Everest. Crossing the Everest Memorial Site, it is a gradual uphill climb towards Lobuche, with our first view of Mount Pomori in the left and Mount Nupse in the right. After hiking for 4.5 hours, a total of 8.5 kilometers, all the way from Dingboche, we have now reached Lobuche, which is situated at an altitude of 4,940 meters. At Lobuche, we are staying at the Oxygen Inn, which provided us with warm and a cozy room with a beautiful, spectacular view of Mount Nupse from the window. With a crystal clear view of the mountain and a beautiful blue sky, this evening we are exploring the Lobuche region. And for the first time in this trek, we are greeted with the view of the mighty Khumbu Glacier. Good morning from Lobuche, day 8 of our trek, and the most exciting day of our trek, as we are heading towards Gorakshep and on our way towards the Everest Base Camp. A beautiful day for the trek. We are starting out early in the morning as we are heading out towards Gorakshep, and from there we'll be taking a short hike towards the Everest Base Camp. Today's hike is relatively short and sweet, but we are taking it slow as the air is thin. Therefore, taking short breaks here and there and marveling at the beauty surrounding us. Hiking up from Lobuche, we come across rock fields, moraines, and glaciers. We are heading up through the glacier towards Gorakshep. On our way towards Gorakshep, we met a lovely couple who are regular viewers of our channel. We are so delighted to know that they came all the way from Kathmandu following our video of Gokyo. We are very happy to meet them, and yes, hats off to you guys.
Lah, congratulations. Okay.
After hiking for 2.5 hours and crossing a total distance of 4.8 kilometers all the way from Lobuche, we have our first view of the guest houses in Gorakshep alongside the mighty Khumbu Glacier. Gorakshep, situated at an altitude of 5,164 meters, is without a doubt the highest guest houses in the world. Welcome to the amazing Gorakshep. At Gorakshep, we are staying at the Himalayan Lodge, where we will be having our lunch and heading towards the Everest Base Camp.
Lah, welcome to Himalaya Lodge in Gorakshep. Thank you very much.
Pringles ni खानु मन लाग्यो फेरि Thank you. Obrigada.
After having a fulfilling and a tasty meal at the lodge, we are really excited for our hike towards the amazing Everest Base Camp. As we make our way towards the Everest Base Camp, the snowy peaks can be seen becoming closer and bigger. After 2 hours of fun-filled, exciting hike, we finally reached Everest Base Camp, situated at an altitude of 5,364 meters. Welcome to the Everest Base Camp. High five! Hiking all the way from Tham Danda with an epic motorcycle ride from Kathmandu, we have finally made it to the base of the top of the world. The view of mighty Everest is surreal when seen from its very foot, with 360-degree panoramic view of many peaks of the Mahalangur Himalayan range. We had a fun-filled and an epic adventure hiking all the way to the Everest Base Camp, and we encourage everyone to do this amazing trek. With that being said, thank you for watching and namaste.
Okay.